Welcome to Beasts of Myth and Magic. I'm Dr. Michelle Snyder, the symbologist, and my work continues to explore how ancient memory lives in modern symbols. What you'll see today is not fantasy, it is history encrypted. Now, these beasts are but a drop from the boundless ocean of beasts that have haunted and guarded and beguiled our myths. Those who truly absorb these accounts will walk through the world with sharpened sight. You will recognize their footprints in stories, their breath in old symbols, and their echoes in forgotten corners. After experiencing this, you will not merely look, you will understand. Apophis, or Apep, is the embodiment of chaos, the eternal enemy of Ra and cosmic order. Each night, he attacks the sun barge in the Duat. Each dawn he fails, yet chaos always returns. Apophis is never worshipped, only resisted. Egyptian texts, like the Book of Overthrowing Apep, were weapons, not prayers. Apophis is always bound, pierced, and contained, but never slain. Chaos cannot die, it can only be held back. He is a symbol of entropy, eclipse, and cosmic threat. His serpent form mirrors the Milky Way, the Nile, and the Ouroboros. Dr. Ensman taught that Apophis encodes cosmic memory, myth, as scientific warning. He represents unbeing, the test of light, necessary, eternal, and never gone. Now, trolls are primal beings from the Norse, and Scandinavian myth. They're dwelling in caves, cliffs, and swamps. They are huge and grotesque, dim, and hungry. Trolls are relics of chaos before divine order. Troll's name comes from the Old Norse trilla, to frighten or enchant. It is said they turn to stone in sunlight and are destroyed by wisdom, time, and change. Ensman called them the threshold guardians and symbols of ignorance, fear, and natural indifference. They block bridges. This is a metaphor for resistance to transformation. Trolls are defeated not by strength, but by wit or adaptation. Modern trolls persist, from Tolkien's brutes to folklore changelings. To cross the bridge is to defy darkness itself. Now, the angel of death is not a single being, but a title, a recurring role across mythologies, known in Hebrew and Islamic as Malak Hamavet, Azrael. In medieval Christianity, he's cloaked reaper with a scythe, imagery from harvest rites. Always an angel. He's a messenger, not the master of death. Now, angels are cosmic intelligences. They're executors of divine order. The angel of death is an administrator, not a killer, a celestial auditor. In Exodus, the angel of death delivers divine consequence with precision, not rage. Not cruel, not vengeful, just inevitable. Silent. He simply says, "It is time." Now, goblins, on the other hand, are small and grotesque tricksters thriving in darkness and disorder. Depicted with bulging eyes and sharp teeth and green-gray skin, they have mischievous hunger. Ensman traced their origins to prehistoric raiders and outcasts, memories of real borderland threats. They are linked to changeling myths and robber barrows of early Europe. Goblins are symbols of greed and deceit and intelligence without morality. In tales, they hoard gold, they haunt homes, and they sabotage order. They serve as cautionary figures, reflections of human vice and neglect. And domestic goblins are managed through offerings and respect, not banishment. In magic, they act as familiars or earth sprites born of impure intent. Goblins embody entropy, cunning, and corruption made familiar. Now let's talk about the Leshy. This is a towering forest guardian of Slavic mythology, an embodiment of wilderness. He appears humanoid, with bark-like skin and a moss beard and green, glinting eyes. He can change size from a blade of grass to a giant above the trees. He commands wolves and bears and birds. His voice is the wind. He leads travelers astray. Sometimes he's seen as a warning, and sometimes it's a punishment. He's a protector of animals, trees, and the sacred balance of nature. People once offered gifts for safe passage, harvest, or guidance. Ensman saw him as a symbol of pre-urban consciousness, nature as living will. Now, the Leshy represents masculine wilderness, law, and consequence. Enter his forest with respect, or be lost. The faun is a Roman adaptation of the Greek satyr, and he is a symbol of nature's untamed force. He represents fertility, instinct, and the tension between civility and wildness. Now, Pan, the Greek original, was chaotic and musical and terrifying. Faunus was his gentler Roman form. Cloven hoofs and horns symbolize humanity's animal roots and lunar fertility cycles. Fauns have a dual nature. They are civilized above and primal below. Man forever divided. Fauns once inspired awe, not sentimentality. They were dangerous because they were free. Fauns embodied Dionysian energy, chaos birthing renewal. Ensman traced them to pre-Christian horned figures like the Green Man and shamanic rites, an enduring reminder that man is never far from the beast. Thank you for walking this path with me through myth, memory, and the beasts that live there. If you found yourself drawn to these symbols and stories and archetypes, you're not alone. I've spent decades in this symbolic world, and it still surprises me. You'll find all of my books, both fiction and nonfiction, at thesymbologist.com. There are also videos on my YouTube channel at Michelle Snyder. The stories are waiting, and they remember you.